Atheists are generally viewed negatively by the U.S. population as per a 2011 poll. This research, conducted by the University of British Columbia in Canada, shows that atheists are just as trusted as rapists. This negative perception often involves stereotypes such as atheists have no moral compass, they worship the devil, they are mass murderers, or even communists. This often translates into flagrant discrimination. Examples range from losing jobs to losing custody of children, and even being kicked out of organizations such as the Boy Scouts. Atheist soldiers claim they face incredible challenges that range from not being considered for promotion to being put in dangerous situations as punishment for refusing to convert. What can atheists do to deal with this negative perception? One way is to debunk these stereotypes. This is the idea behind a documentary called We Are Not Monsters. The producers of this project, Sam West and Ethan Sigmon, aim to debunk myths about counterculture groups purported by the closed-minded individuals. They add that this project will be tackling every subject from atheists to the LGBT community and everything in between. The two young producers agreed to an interview with Toppled God recorded a few days ago.
Welcome to the Infidel, the news for those of us who have supposedly chosen hell over heaven, the news for the damned. As atheists, we are quite often victims of misinformation and subject to mistreatment thereof. Sam West and Ethan Sigmon are amateur filmmakers, and they've joined us today to talk about their film Revelry, which is part of their series We Are Not Monsters. Sam and Ethan, tell us first of all a little bit about this film that you're making.
Well, basically the idea came to us over the summer. We're both still full-time students, and during our newfound free time, we decided to become active in our local community. So we organized a march for the separation of church and state in downtown Wilmington, the city in North Carolina where we live. In the state of North Carolina, there has recently been passed an amendment to our state's constitution making it illegal for same-sex couples to get married. Now, there was already a law in the state constitution forbidding marriage between same-sex couples. So we saw this as nothing more than a ploy by the religious right to flex their political muscle, and we decided to do something about it. And that all realistically kind of snowballed into what we're doing now with We Are Not Monsters project as a whole, and more specifically the first installment, the film Revelry.
I see. So now, what is it that you need from the general public to help with this film?
Well, we definitely need money, and that's always the hardest thing to ask for. But we also understand that a lot of people don't have money because we don't either. So if it's just as simple as sharing it on Facebook, that's going to go a long way with this project, because once the film is done being created, it's not going to be sold, it's not going to be distributed for money. We're not doing this to try and gain any type of notoriety. We feel that the message is so crucial and important that this film is going to be distributed for free. So long as there is a high enough level of awareness about the film, the message is going to take care of itself. So if you can't contribute, or you don't even want to contribute monetarily or any time, if you can just show the trailer to a couple of your friends and let them know that it's happening, that's perfect,
Excellent. Okay. Are you actually needing participants to take part in this? For instance, the people that may not have the money, are you needing people to physically do things?
Well, realistically, right now, what we're really actively looking for is we are searching for people who are experiencing some sort of religious oppression in the day-to-day. We are looking for just regular, everyday folks that are having trouble in their community, in their school, wherever, and for whatever reason, if they are a non-believer or simply an agnostic or what have you, if they're being repressed or bullied or any of these things by religious groups or just religious people, we want to speak to you. Our contact information I'm sure will be added to this video.
That's great. And how can our viewers get in touch with you?
The best way to get in touch with us, we're all over the place. We have a blog, we're notmonsters.blogspot.com. Our email address is truthorconsequences120@gmail.com. We're in the process of building our website, wearenotmonsters.com, and then we also have the Indiegogo campaign and YouTube accounts that the trailer is linked to.
Excellent. Okay, who's the target audience for this this film? Who do you actually intend this to go out to at the end of the day?
Well, realistically, the target audience, of course, all non-believers and secularists are going to watch this film, and they're really going to enjoy it because it's highlighting all of the positive aspects of what this movement and what this type of ideology and what this type of lifestyle brings along with it. However, our truly intended audience are those who are not familiar with the secular movement and in fact are maybe scared of the secular movement. Our real target audience is the people that believes these untruths that are spread about atheists, non-believers, humanists, and all of the above. That's really our target audience. We're legitimately trying to make a difference here. And we believe that through the format we have chosen to do it, whereas we are not attacking people's beliefs, but explaining why our beliefs are good, we feel like that this is going to be much more effective than other films that have attempted to do the same thing.
Lovely. What is the current state of the documentary?
Right now, we're still very much in progress. We're still filming. We're still mid-filming. We're restricted to doing a lot of our filming on the weekends because we both have day jobs and we're both still students. So it's very much a work in progress, but we are shooting to have it done by summer 2013.
All right. Is there anything else that you need to cover that we have not covered in the interview so far?
Well, obviously we need money. But there are a lot of other things that we can do too. You know, we're broke. We realize money's kind of tight for everyone everywhere. So what can people do to help us that don't have any money?
I would say Facebook, Twitter, anything social media, your blog. Those are the most important things right now, especially with in this day and age of technology. It's very easy to share and contribute videos and things like that. So if we can get this video as close to viral as we can, like other videos that are going around, that's really going to help us in the long run, because the more people that see it are the more people that are likely to help us out and donate or share it with their friends.
Absolutely, and I think it's also important to mention, and we can't say this enough, is that once this film is completed, it's going to be distributed for free via the internet, film festivals, public screenings, the works. We're going to get it out to as many people as possible. So the audience, if we have a large audience prior to the release of the film, it's only going to guarantee the success of the film's message that much more in the long run.
Excellent. Well, of course, we'll make sure that the links to your website are posted down below the video. Thank you very much for your time, Ethan and Sam.
Thank you, Toppled God. Sam and Ethan, in the name of the Infidel and our viewers, I'd like to wish you all the possible success in this venture.